I've always wanted to ask you this. Where did Bobby Dazzler come from? It's something people say around here, mate. We always call dazzling gold goods Bobby Dazzlers in Lincolnshire, England. I heard stories from London of criminals robbing jewelry stores and using all the shiny gold and gems to distract the police. They were called Bobby Dazzlers. Ha ha! Great! And when you bring it here to Oak Island, it becomes its own treasure and its own story. Number 3 is the brooch with gold on it. Here we go. Sounds excellent. Oh my God. It's another Bobby Dazzler. Look, that's a bloody brooch. Look at that. This Bobby Dazzler, recovered on Lot 21 in 2018, officially made Gary and Rick the Brooch Brothers. And when Marty and Alex Lagina, along with Craig Tester, had it analyzed at St. Mary's University in Halifax, it was formally determined to be a piece of true treasure. Brousseau! Nice to see you, Krista. Welcome down to the microscopy lab. Chiang! Nice to see you again. Seeing you! Hi, how are you? We have something here that I think you're going to find quite interesting, actually. A item of jewelry of some sort. Very great. Pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Where did you guys find this? Kind of the western end of the island. It's in pretty nice shape. Have a peek and we'll see what your machine says. Now, is there any manganese in what you're seeing there? No, that's just copper, zinc, ordinary brass. What are the lighter spots? Yeah, what are we seeing that's bright? Is that the possible gold? Or it may be. This is right under where the stone was. This is the brightest. To the naked eye, this is by far the brightest. So the black area here is pure copper. That's fascinating. But the bright area, I would say it's pure gold. Yeah, gold. Well, how about that? Gary can go do his gold dance. Found some gold. You've obviously struck gold. He struck gold. Yeah, I think I'd have to say that's the first piece of certified gold found on the island. It's a first for us, right? It's a first for us, for sure. I guess this would be called true treasure. Yeah. All right. Okay. So that's very cool. It's not bad. I mean, yeah. These brooches are very, very old. We are seeking for a historic treasure. Oh, I'd love to hear that. We're ready to leave. Right now, just scrape this off and start digging. Sound excellent. For brothers Rick and Marty Lagina and their Oak Island team, the prospects of revealing the answers to a 223-year-old mystery have never been higher. After finishing the construction of a giant 525-foot wide steel cofferdam around Smith's Cove, they are finally digging the roughly 12,000 square foot space. I'm feeling sort of a juvenile eagerness to see what we've only seen in images, to dig up and see with our own eyes what that cryptic and peculiar U-shaped edifice is. It's kind of nostalgic, i.e., Dan excavated it in 71, and we are going to reveal it in its entirety and ideally bring that data to Dan and show him. After examining historical images and measurements taken during Dan Blankenship's excavation, the team has pinpointed a region near the northwest end of the cofferdam where they believe the U-shaped structure can be located. I'll tell you this, might be some info in there for Gary to figure out. If it's here, he'll find it. No doubt about that at all. There you go, Gary. Oh, my metal detector. Big old spoil pile. I got a signal here. Non-ferrous. I got a non-ferrous here, Rick. Where is it? Just here. How deep? I didn't see. Hey, Rick, take a break. Yeah, we want to see what's going on. I'll do it. Help him bring it in. Help him bring it in. Is that it there? Oh man. Oh man. Now I'm seeing. That must be all. I think you're. No, I don't think so. If that isn't a machined edge. That's good. That's good. It means it's older. If the gold-colored object is in fact a coin, the absence of milling edges is a likely indication that it predates the discovery of the original money pit in 1795.
Ja, så jag bara skjuter då. Och ni då känna.
It's not copper either. It's like gold-plated.
Så 이ton 산거에. 이치오 스카리아. 카이자베사.
Yeah, I can see sparkles.
예, 이치오수. 소슈이찬 이치오.
It's going to be intriguing. See what this is when it's cleaned up.
소슈. 사슈 샴파니치오.
Yeah.
거기다 모그 여시세.
That's going in the top pocket.
So take 샴파니치오.
Top pocket.
是
Top pocket find.
是
All okay. Keep going.
是开的，
Proceed.
算是
We need to fill this pocket up.
是
We need to fill this pocket up.
是气味，让你一记了。
This whole site is covered in fire-cracked rock. While archaeologists David McGinnis, Aaron Taylor, and Liz Michaels continue to investigate the strange structure on Lot 15.
但是
Let's go, mate. You keep me straight.
但是
Metal detector expert Gary Drayton, along with Jack Begley, explore nearby in hopes of uncovering more evidence related to the recent discovery of an old Chinese coin.
说
As we travel further away from the guys, we're really getting closer towards the swamp, an area which would have been traversed back in the day by anyone laboring in between the money pit and the swamp.
说呢
We gotta dig this.
是俺感觉
This is no blasting cap.
是一记
There's a big piece of iron here.
是中年号一
It's around 8 inches.
yeah 说呢他的
I saw iron residue.
一要感觉呀
You're on it.
是
Ooh. Another ox shoe.
There's another one 是一
Yeah,
是
that's a smaller one.
说
But look how wide it is.
一
I kind of expected that was going to be an ox shoe.
是忧郁
Now, why would you have ox around here?
是一
If you kind of line things up, though, you're coming from the harbor and the swamp, and it's headed back towards where they're excavating right now, the Lot 15 feature.
是一
You've got the peninsula down there. This is great. Ox shoes were never really anything to get too excited about until you find them in the correct environment. So we're clearly onto some form of an oxen trail
Yeah.
that leads between the paved part inside the swamp over to the money pit. I mean, if we're looking for tools and signs of activity between the swamp and where the people are working up there, this is what we want to be finding, because some form of hauling took place along here.
We're on a track.
And hauling before they had any types or roads or paths.
Yup.
Obviously, they were pressed to have to quickly build some type of a trail and force their oxen over it.
Sweet. We're on the right track, Gary.
Everything is lining up now.
The founding fathers, the history, and the mystery is there.
Yeah. So along comes the young American Revolution and their very evident ties to France. You know, Jefferson was a Francophile. He even had land up here. Benjamin Franklin was, he was the dandy of Paris, wasn't he? All the young ladies liked Ben Franklin. Obviously, they were fooling about for money, right? Wars cost money. Lots of money. How was the American Revolution financed? Let's just claim that there's this huge gem here. And let's just pretend that some of the founding fathers knew somebody who knew about it. And they tell them, look, it's up in Nova Scotia. And the timing, everything, actually, I can tie it all together. Everything sort of fits. Because timing-wise, this area was starting to get settled. My archaeologist friend will agree with me. Around 1760 or so, people are starting to show up.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, how interesting.
You'd been reading that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the French despised the British. Absolutely hated the British. So they do this, and it would be a politically acceptable way to do it too, because nobody knows about this money anyway. And the Americans come. They do what they need to do. They dig down, they collect the treasure, and they leave with the money.
Something huge happened here on the island many, many hundreds of years ago, and probably even longer. We're unsure about that. But some of the dates that we received back shows indications of human activity. Someone was here doing something. And with the U-shaped construction in Smith's Cove, it dated 1769, which is before the discovery of the money hole.
Ah.
I am of the entire and absolute belief that this is not temporary prosperity. There may be transitory wealth, but it is not the why of things. And whenever humans do anything, you can figure out who, what, when. I don't mean in God or something like that, but trust in your knowledge, faith in your senses. The group of people, highly intelligent, motivated.
If this is real, and I'll be the first one to say, I believe Marty's completely right. Belief or faith goes nearly counter to rigorous science and reality.
Rick says that it's super that these people did some of this stuff on faith. And I'll turn to him and say, well, yeah, but what if it was stupid? You know? I mean, faith isn't always the end-all, get-all. So he's a lovely human being, of course, more to reason. No, keep going.
But I do believe that believing married to fact or hard science or whatever, that's where achievement is discovered. And these folks, if this is correct, they were effective in achieving what they did. We only have to figure out why.
Well, when you find what it is, you'll know why, presumably. What made sense to me at this juncture is that the 1770 expedition, or structure, was a recovery attempt, a withdrawal. And maybe it had anything to do with the American Revolution. It suits. So we're going to chase it, or I want to chase it. Look, history is a wonderful topic. You know where it takes you and what you discover. But what it underlined to me is that the information hunt, I call it, it's always important, always very exciting. You don't know where it will lead you.
So the history is there. The mystery is there. The remedy lies in the future.
Oh, yes. And we're working together to solve this situation.
Beautiful. After hundreds of years of looking for the truth, it appears we're left with more questions than answers. Did the Founding Fathers truly know about the Oak Island treasure? And did they rescue it, or a portion of it, before Nova Scotia joined with the British Empire? Perhaps both the truth and the treasure will soon be revealed on the next episode of The Curse of Oak Island.